Libra. Welcome to February 2014. Now, your ruling planet is direct, and that's awesome. Venus is still in Capricorn, but she is direct, and she'll enter Aquarius on March 5th, which is your sister sign, and the Sun is in Aquarius, which is your sister sign. So you're really feeling good in February. For many of you who aren't wrestling with Pluto and Uranus directly on your personal planets, you could be feeling a new surge in life. And for those of you that are having to deal with Pluto and Uranus, change being forced on you, endings, flow with it. Don't resist what the universe is asking. Don't resist what's leaving your life. Whatever is ending, know that it's going to bring a new beginning. And there's a lot of good stuff in here for you in February. In fact, the big news for you is the nodes are about to change direction. Okay, there's 2 points on the moon that are very important. The North Node and the South Node. The North Node represents the direction of life you need to go in, and the South Node represents where you've come from in the past and your past lives. Now, the transiting North Nodes are moving from Scorpio and Taurus on February 22nd. They're going to move into North Node in Libra, South Node in Aries. This is really good for anybody that has planets in Libra. So if you have a Sun in Libra, Ascendant Libra, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, whatever's in Libra, you're going to feel this new surge of energy coming into you. When the North Node conjuncts our Sun, which it's going to do for all of you Sun in Leos, Libras, Moon in Libras, and Ascendant Libras, when the North Node comes by and conjuncts you, you're going to feel this new surge of energy. You're going to feel a new surge of creative power, creative strength. You're going to fall in love with life again. Some of you could fall in love with this energy. For those of you that have been out of relationship and want to be in relationship, you could meet the love of your life. You could meet someone really important. For those of you that are committed, this could give a new energy to you and the relationship. So this is a very positive happening for you. And the North Node will be in Libra for the next 18 months, for the next year and a half. So this is a long-term transit. So, it comes, on February 22nd, but it's going to be around for a year and a half. So you have a lot to smile about. Now, it's going to give you a new surge of energy. It's like you're getting a new lease on life. You're falling in love with life again. You're enjoying your life again. You're feeling happy. You are feeling, really positive, and so you attract positive things to you. You attract positive energy to you. You attract positive forces to you. It really is like this feeling of, I have a new lease on life. And so that's really good. It's a really positive energy for the Libra. Now, you're in a cycle where the Sun is trining you because the Sun is in Aquarius, and Aquarius rules the area of your life that has to do with true love and romance, risk-taking, creative energy, creative self-expression, self-confidence. So for many of you, you're feeling really good in February. And you're ready to have fun. You're ready to play. You feel like you're getting back to your old self again, before Pluto and Uranus and Saturn many moons ago was in your sign. So you're feeling like yourself again. And of course, Mars is rooting for you because Mars is in your sign. And, another thing, before I go into the Leo full moon, something I've been realizing or just reflecting on is 2014 is a really interesting year. Because, typically when we go into a new year, we're all pumped up, we're ready for the new year. Woohoo! It's a new year. We're ready and we want to move forward. And, we're just ready to launch forward. But 2014 is different because 2014, we go into it in January, your ruling planet, Venus, is in reverse. Now, Venus rules what we love and value. What could be more important than that? If we don't know what we love and value, how can we line up with it? So Venus is a major player in our personal lives. She was in reverse. And now we're in February. Mercury goes retrograde from February 6th through the 28th. Now, I've got a link here. You can go and read about the do's and don'ts of Mercury retrograde. It's not a good time to sign a contract. It's not a good time to get married or start a new job. Now, I know life goes on, and if you've been out of work, you got to take a job. You got to do what you got to do. Life goes on. You know, if you're in real estate and you're selling or buying, do what you got to do. But read the fine print. The devil is always in the details, and especially when Mercury's retrograde. Because when Mercury's retrograde, we miss things. And then we go back and why didn't I read that? Why didn't I see that? Why didn't I notice that? That's Mercury retrograde. So that's why I like to wait until Mercury goes direct before I make major moves or decisions. But again, life goes on. You got to do what you got to do. But isn't it interesting? So first we go in January, your ruling planet Venus is in reverse. Now, Mercury, how we think and communicate. How you think and communicate. Your style of speaking, your style of listening, your perception of the universe, your perception of life and the world is in reverse. And when a planet is retrograde, it literally goes to sleep. So we all go to sleep. In other words, we think we're conscious, but we're really subconscious. We're in our dream state. And so now Mercury is retrograde. And then Mars is going to go retrograde. Mars is your drive in life. Mars is the action planet. Well, when the action planet goes to sleep, it's hard to get out of our own way. Mars will be in Libra until July 28th, till the end of July, and then it goes into Scorpio. But it's in your sign, and it's going retrograde March 1st through May 20th. So the first few months of a very important year, the year we're in, the most personal and important planets in our chart, other than the sun and the moon, are in reverse. I think that's a cosmic message. I think the universe is saying, instead of charging ahead, really look back and reflect on what you've been doing, where you are now, before you jump into something new. You see? And so it's very interesting. And I don't remember a year like this. In the decades that I've been doing this, I don't remember going into a new year where Venus was retrograde, then Mercury was retrograde, then Mars was retrograde. And see, these planets are so personal to each one of us that when they're in reverse, they deeply affect us. And I'm sure you can feel it, with Venus been retrograde since solstice and all of January, you've been feeling that, right? You go to try to start something new and it doesn't happen, or you may find like you've been going like this and then all of a sudden things are just kind of steady as she goes, you know what I mean? But that'll turn around as soon as Venus, Venus is direct now that I'm doing February. Of course, I'm doing these in January, so Venus is still in retro. But when she goes direct on the 31st of January, you'll start to feel forward movement. But then again, Mercury goes retrograde. And so then Mars goes retrograde. So I'm just saying it's a very interesting time for all of us because we're going into a new year. And in the new year, very personal planets that deeply affect us are in reverse. So for you, February is strong and it's a lovely month for you. You're ready to have fun, you're ready to play, but don't be surprised if you throw a party and you're the only one there. You're like, well, I'm ready to have fun. Where's all my friends? Where is everybody? Because they're off in the retrograde, right? They didn't get the phone call, or they forgot that the party was today, or but just keep smiling because you've got a lot to smile about. Now, we have an incredible full moon on Valentine's Day, February 14th, a Leo full moon. Happy Valentine's Day. February is the month of love, and your ruling planet, Venus, is the goddess of love. So you know all about that. Now, Sun is in Aquarius, which is your sister sign. Harmonious energy flow with you. So this is pouring positive energy into you. This is another reason you're smiling in February and you're feeling good and you're wanting to be in love with life and you're wanting to be in love with love. You're just feeling good. You're feeling like your old self. The moon is in Leo. Leo harmonizes with you too. So this moon itself is very good for Libras. It's very positive. It's very uplifting. You're ready to party. Challenge is Saturn squaring the moon and the sun. That's why you throw the party and no one wants to play. Everybody's like, well, I don't feel like it, you know. And so with Saturn, you know, challenging the moon and the sun, and you're ready to play, you know, because this is activating your fun houses. It's activating the area of life that has to do with creativity, creative self-expression, being lucky, your goals, your hopes and your wishes, sudden opportunity. You know, but like I said, Saturn is, you know, Saturn's kind of there and kind of weighing things down, making us all take a serious, sober look at things. And that kind of, you know, takes the air out of the balloon. So, but it doesn't seem to affect you, Libra, because Mars is in your sign, and Mars is in harmony with the Leo full moon. Mars is directly trining the sun. That's harmonious energy flow. It's uplifting, it's positive, it's supportive, and it's sextiling the moon. Sextile, woo! And it's even trining retrograde Mercury, you know? So for you, you know, it's like Saturn's not even touching you. And you're ready to party, you're ready to take action, you're ready to have fun, and you're feeling the good vibrations. You are loving on this moon, and it's good, because it's really picking the Libras up. Now again, I know some of you are wrestling with Uranus and Pluto. God bless you. Many of us are going through it, and you know, you're not alone, but you know, that kind of trumps whatever else is going on. But there is a lot good that is going for you. And for those of you that have already come out of it, then you're ready, you're on the other side of it. And you know, so there is this new surge of energy for you. There is this playfulness with you. There is this falling in love with life again for you. And a new surge in creativity is here for you. Like, it's really powerful. And it's not just going to be in February. It starts in February, and it's going to be on for the next year and a half. So it's really going for you. For some of you, it could put you on a new life path. You know, like you meet someone really good and you move to their part of the world, or you start this new business, or you know, you get a promotion, and it's really uplifting you. So it's a strong time for you in February. Now, Mercury will go direct on February 28th. And this is good because communication gets back on track, and you know, you can sign the contract, you can, you know, sign the deal, you can, you know, you can move forward in your plans. Mars is going to go retrograde on March 1st, and that's going to be kind of weird too, because with Mars going in reverse in your sign, it could slow things down again. But again, you're not alone, and I think this is a cosmic message from the universe that you know, the Creator wants you to take your time with whatever you're doing and reflect back on where you've been, reevaluate where you've been, review where you've been, and focus on strategy. And if you find that you're backtracking, you know, it's okay. It's temporary. These are transits. They're not permanent. But there's value in what the universe is doing. You know, the tide doesn't always come in. The tide has to go out, or the earth would be covered in water all the time. So there's a reason that the personal planets are stepping back. Okay? And I'll talk more about Mars for you in March when it goes on board into its retrograde phase. But this is a strong time for you. This is a fun full moon on the 14th. You're going to want to party. You're going to want to celebrate life. You're going to want to celebrate all your victories, all you've accomplished, and all the good things that are coming in for you. And then we have a wonderful Pisces new moon on February 28th and March 1st, depending on where you live on the planet. It will either happen for you on the 28th, or it'll happen for you on the 1st. And I love this new moon because it is in direct harmony with Jupiter and Pluto, and there's no challenging aspects on it. Venus does semi-square it, so that can feel a little irritating, but it's not a major aspect. And Jupiter is in harmony with it. And of course, Jupiter is working for you in the area of your destiny in the world, your career in the world, your legacy in the world, your promotion in the world. And Jupiter will go direct on March 6th. That's really good for moving the career forward. I really like the second half of 2014 more than I like the first half, because all the planets are like, one goes direct, the other goes retrograde, and then one goes direct and the other goes retrograde. And it's like, how are we supposed to move forward if something's always in reverse? But that's going to straighten itself out later on, you know, by June and July. And look, it's already February. Look, this year is going to, look how fast 2013 went by. 2014 is going to accelerate even faster. So you have a lot to look forward to. Now, the Pisces moon for you is, this is wonderful because this has to do with your work. So there could be a promotion that comes in here for you at the end of February. And because Jupiter is in harmony with this moon, and this moon is gorgeous, and it's in the area of your service to the world. Pisces rules your service to the world, your lifestyle, your health habits, your work habits, and this is a lovely moon. Pluto is in your foundation area, so, and in harmony with this moon. So this is good for those of you that have a home-based business or are heavily involved in real estate. This is good for you that want to accelerate your career in the world, your reputation in the world, your promotion in the world. This is gorgeous. So you could get a promotion in February and right at the beginning of March. But then Mars goes retrograde in your sign, which, you know, is like, okay, do I have the energy for this? Because, you know, when we take on more, it requires more of us. So you could get some sort of opportunity, but then you're looking at it going, do I really have the energy for this? Is this what I really want? And that's why it's good to step back. It's not always good to add more on our plate, because then we're looking at it going, oh my gosh, how am I going to eat all this? How am I going to do all this? I agreed to do this, and I agreed to do this, and I take on this project, and this project, and this project, and this project. But how am I going to do it all? And so, you know, it's still very good for you, okay? I love the Pisces moon for you. I love the Leo full moon for you, because this Leo full moon for you is making you more creative. It's making you more playful. You're seeing the lighter side of life. And then the nodes go in your sign. And that means the universe is going to be pouring positive energy into you over the next 18 months and all your Libra planets. And also, like that new lease on life, or a new love in your life, or falling in love with life, there's something really good coming in here for each of you. And I'll talk more and more about that as time goes on. And I love the Pisces moon for you, because this is a gorgeous new moon. It's a new start. So there could be some breakthrough that you're making in how you work. Maybe you're working less hours, but you're making more money. Or maybe you like this, there's a move with your office and you really like the move. Or, you know, you're working, you've figured out a way to work that it works more for you, so it's less draining, but yet your income is going up. Or it could also be you've figured out a new diet routine for yourself, so you're stripping down on the weight, you know, because Mars is helping you with that too. Mars is there to help you burn up calories. You know, so you're stripping down, you're getting leaner and more muscular, and your health is feeling better. You know, this Jupiter with the moon and the new Pisces moon can definitely increase your health. So there's a lot for you to look forward to in 2014 and 2015. Libra, and you're ready for fun. You're ready to have a good time. You want to party, especially around Valentine's Day. You want to throw a party, and you know it's awesome. You know what's happening with you. You know, and the nodes going into your sign. It's going to increase your willpower. So those of you that have been struggling with weight, watch how you have the willpower now to like finally do it. To finally take charge of your diet, take charge of your life, and feel this new resurgence of energy, this new resurgence of creativity and strength and power and love for life, love, you know, and falling in love, you know. So it looks really good, and there isn't anything holding up the money. Money can continue to flow. You think Mercury was retrograde right now, you know? Money can continue to flow. And, you know, it's a good time for you. It really is. Love looks strong in February. For those of you that are single, you could meet someone in February. But also when that node kicks into Libra, over the next 18 months, you could find that you meet someone who's very important to you and is good for you. For those of you that are looking for promotion and advancement in your work and career, it can come at the end of the month, but also when Jupiter goes direct on March 6th, it really starts to move things forward, but things are going to start coming in February. Like you're going to start feeling it coming to you in February. And then it can physically manifest in March. So it's a good time. Aquarius is a sister sign to you. And it pours positive energy into you. So you're in a strong time of the year. Enjoy it. And have fun and throw yourself a party. Celebrate all your victories. Celebrate all your accomplishments. Celebrate everything you've overcome. Celebrate all what the challenges have taught you. And get ready for a new life and a new lease on life. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast, Libra. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology or you're interested in coaching, those links are below. And until next time, for all you divine lovers, you beautiful lovers of love, twin flames and soulmates, this is for you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. Oh, I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Da 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 da. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you.